Hello everyone, in this lecture I will study about the dictionaries. Some of my previous lecture I have seen that some of the peoples are asking me like why we are using Python 2 point something, why not 3 point something. It's okay, but programming remains same. Whatever the programming you learn in Python 2.7 that can be executed in the Python 3 point and 3 point above. But some of the features which is actually upgraded in 3 point something that may not be work in Python 2 point something, because 3 point is the higher version than that of 2 point. So in my system I have installed both 2 point something. Here you can see it is Python 2.7.5, and here I'm also having Python 3.9.0. So I will zoom it, you can see. So this is Python 3.9.0, right? This is cell, and here I am having the Python 2.7.5, and I will run some command and I will make you understand that the program remains same for both of these. Let's say I define a is equal to 5 in Python 2.7.5, and here also I am defining in Python 3.9.0. I am also defining a is equal to 5, right? Both are executed. If I want to find the type of a, type of a in Python 2.7.5, I am getting it integer. Again in Python 3.9, if I want to type of a, again I am getting integer. That means all the program on all the basic things will work in all kind of Python shell. So if I write b equal to b equal to 6, let's say, and c is equal to a plus b, and I'm getting c equal to a plus b, because I have defined a and b in caps, so it was not taking this small letter. So I'll get some value. Let's say what is the value of c? C is equal to 11, right? But here also in Python 3.9.0, if I define b equal to 6 and I'll ask c equal to a plus b, right? And if I find the answer of c, I'll get c is equal to 11. Okay, that means it is very clear that whatever the program we learn, the basic program, the built-up program, that can be run in Python 2.7.5 and also Python 3 and above. Okay, and it is here clear that Python 2.7.5 release date is 15 May 2013, and Python 3.9 release date will be October 5 to 2020. So Python 3.9.0 is very recent. So if I want to program my basic thing, then I can use any of these two. So let's say I am using Python 3.9 for your convenience. In this video, we have completed list and tuples. What is a list? List is a compound data type used to group together other values. Okay, list item need not all have the same type. The items of a list may have different kind of types. A list contains items. It should be separated by a comma and enclosed within a square bracket. Okay, that means all the content of the list, they should be separated by a comma within a square bracket. That is the syntax of list. But what is the difference between list and tuple? List and tuple difference will be the in the syntax difference. In the content of the tuples are separated by comma but enclosed within a parenthesis, but the content of list are separated by comma and enclosed by a square bracket. Okay, the second difference will be the things, I mean the values inside the list or content of the list can be edited, okay, can be removed or can be added, okay. But in case of tuples, the content cannot be edited, cannot be added or cannot be removed. That is why we can say tuples are as that's why you can say tuples are read only memory, right? So in this lecture we are going to study about the dictionary. What is a dictionary? The definition of dictionary will be: dictionary is a mapping data type, okay, or a kind of hash table, right? So what is a mapping? Mapping means a certain number is mapped for certain items. So if you want to access those items, you can access through that number, okay. I will explain it is clearly. So the dictionary is a mapping data type or a kind of hash file or hash table that maps keys to value. So every value have some keys. If you access the key, then you can get the values, okay. Keys in a dictionary can be of any data type. So you can take keys as a integer, as a float, as any kind of data types. Though the numbers and the string are commonly used for the keys. Always we are using numbers and string for data type. Still you can use any kind of data type for the keys, okay. So value in a dictionary can be any data type or objects. So as we know that in the definition says, dictionary is mapping a value to a key or a key to a value, and the key or the value can be of any data type, but we always take keys as integer or the string, okay. Let's say a person or a student whose roll number will be 001, right? So 001 is a key to access the details or all the details about the student. It says that the name, the stream, I mean the branch, the class, the details, the male, female, and everything about this that student. So we can say the roll number is the key, and all the details starting from his or her name to the class, those are the values, okay. So the basic I mean the dictionary, the syntax of dictionary is like the dictionary name, okay. So you have to give a unknown, that is the dictionary name, that is equal to within the uh, within curly bracket will define the things. Let's say the student, okay, student is equal to inside a curly bracket, okay, I define the name, okay. So name, and it end with a colon, right. Then the name, what is the name? Name will be, let's say name will be alpha, right. So what is that? First a name, colon, and actually the name. Then after we'll give a comma, that means it is separation. Name is the key and alpha is the value. Clear that? Name is the key, alpha is the value. Likewise, if I ask ID, ID is the key and 001 is the value. So it is very clear that ID and value are separated by a colon, okay, and the next ID and values are separated by a comma from first IDs and values. Likewise, if I want to define the third ID and value, I can define like branch and colon again double E or electrical. Okay, so I defined a dictionary whose name is student, and it having three separate keys. First key will be the name, second key will be the ID, and third key will be the branch. And for each key I have defined different value. Name will be alpha, ID will be 001, and branch will be electrical, right? So if I hit student if I hit student, what I get? I get all the content of the student dictionary, that is name alpha, ID 001, branch electrical. Okay, so this is the content of the dictionary student. Okay, so if I want to find what is this data type of student, so I will just type 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 of student, and it will give that it is a dictionary, DICT. Okay, dictionary. So I want to find what is the length of dictionary. Similarly, what we have studied in the previous lecture, list and tuples, all those things, same thing can be applicable here. We will just find LEN, length of student, and I'll get it is 3. Though I am given name alpha, ID 001, branch electrical, so it has 6 content, actually 6 content, but if we see we have 3 content. Name and alpha is single content, ID and 001 is second content, branch and electrical is the third content. That is why the length of the student dictionary will be 3, right? Again, if I want to access what is the name, okay, how to find? If I just want to find what is the name, I just type student. Okay, if I want to access any value of the dictionary, the syntax will be dictionary name, within the square bracket I have to define the key or ID. Okay, so the key will be name. So if so this is the syntax, dictionary name, inside the square bracket the key is name. So if I define like this and hit enter, I'll get the name of the student or name as alpha. So I have access the content of key name from the dictionary student. Okay, so if I want to get all the items in a dictionary, how to get? I'll just type student dot items. Okay, so this is the syntax, student dot item. I mean that means dictionary name dot items is nothing but the syntax for find the items of the student dictionary. So once I hit, I'll see that dictionary items contain name as alpha within the bracket, within the parenthesis, second item ID as 001, and third item as branch as electrical. So I have 3 items in this dictionary. Clear? Okay. Next, if I want to get all the keys in the dictionary, okay, I just want to know what are the keys available for the dictionary, then I just type the syntax as dictionary name dot keys of. So what is my dictionary name? My dictionary name is student. Okay, this is my syntax, dictionary name dot keys. So if I type this, what is that? Dictionary name dot keys of, then I will hit enter and I will get all the keys of my student dictionary as first key is name, second key is ID, and third key is the branch. So I have 3 different keys saved in my dictionary, which is nothing but the student. Okay, again if I want to find all the values for the particular keys. How to find? The syntax will be dictionary name dot values of. So dictionary name is here student dot value, okay, and values of. So after hitting enter, I'll see that values as alpha 001 and electrical. So this alpha is corresponding to the key name, 001 is corresponding to the key ID, and electrical is nothing but corresponding to the key branch. Okay, so did you get that? So if I hit like dictionary dot items, I'll find all the items including the keys. If my syntax will be dictionary dot keys of, then I'll get all the keys inside my dictionary. And if I hit dictionary name dot values of, then I'll get respective values set for different keys in the particular dictionary, right? If I want to create another dictionary, so how do I create another dictionary? Simple. So student, or like say if I want to add the gender, okay, gender to the dictionary, existing dictionary. So what is my dictionary name? Dictionary name will be student, okay, and what I want to add? I want to add the gender. So this is the syntax, okay, gender, and this is equal to, inside the single inverted comma, this is male, right? So what is the syntax for adding something? So I have to define the dictionary name, then within the parenthesis, within the inverted comma, I have to define the key, and that is equal to the value. So this is the syntax to add some values for a particular key into the pre-existing dictionary. So after I add this, if I search for dictionary name and hit enter, I will see dictionary name as student, the content as name alpha, ID 001, branch electrical, and gender as male. So these are the 4 content of the dictionary now. Okay, again if I want a value in a dictionary, can be another dictionary. Okay, let's say student 1, okay, that means I am defining different students content. Let's say student 1 is equal to, within the curly bracket, how to define? I have to define the what is that, keys first. So key is name, first is name na, and name is equal to beta, okay. Then I have defined one key with one name, so it is not equal to, it is colon, okay. Again for next key, I have to separate this from the previous one using a comma. The second one will be nothing but the branch. Let's say branch. What is that? What is the branch? Branch. And branch is equal to, let's say it is computer science, okay, and then it is separated by a comma. Then again started with like ID. Let's say ID is 005, okay, and again I am defining one more thing as okay, let's say 3, fine, let's define 3. So if I do that, what I get a student 1 as name beta, branch computer science CS, ID 005, okay. If I want to join these two, how do I join? Okay, let's resume it again. So I have defined two dictionary, that is first one is student and second one is student one. Okay, let's define another one, that is students. Students, s I have applied, I have end with s. So first one student, student one, or if you got confused, let's see people, ppl, people. People is equal to, how to define? People is equal to, within the curly bracket I define the key, that is 1, then colon, then what is the dictionary 1? Dictionary 1 is student, student. Okay, then I separate with a comma, then within the within the inverted comma I have defined the second key as 2, then colon, then second dictionary as what? Student 1. Okay, so if I hit enter, I'll save this, and if I find what is the content of ppl, people, then it will say all the details of student 1 and student 2. So this is the key for student 1, I mean this is the key for student up to this. Okay, and this 2 is the key for second student, I mean student 1 up to this. Okay,